No, absolutely. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. So you said so much that I can unpack. The first is the oral tradition. So being of African descent, being Haitian American, oral tradition is huge for us, right? That's
Yep.
where we learn truly who we are in the world and who we're called and destined to be, which really ties into something that you said, Shiva, earlier. There's one truth, right? And it's really that becoming the greatest version of yourself. That's really powerful. And so, speaking on the future, I think the future is now, right? So, when I look at my day-to-day responsibilities as a parent, really it's for me to plant the seeds that I would want to see in the future, right? So to plant the seeds of kindness, of empathy, of being a good human, right? Those are the seeds that I plant. Let's talk about wellness. Let's talk about conflict resolutions, things that are emotional intelligence, now called soft skills in the workplace. It's really my responsibility as a parent to put those things, plant those seeds in my child, right? And I'm loving the work that you're doing, Jan, because you get to do that from a media perspective, right? So our kids inevitably are going to be in media, looking at media. And so it's really great to know that there are resources out there that are conscious and that are really trying to create a better tomorrow. So my applause, my hats off to you for doing that. So, and I really love how you've tied everyone together, Larry. And it's one theme, but taken from different angles.
And so I've had this conversation that I'm part of the octopus movement and coming out of Europe. And, um, you know, I meet this gentleman, right, Perry, and he immediately goes, you're one of us. And I'm like, what is that? He goes, you're neurodiverse. Now my son has a degree in this. I've heard these words, but when you hear it from a counterpart, your peer, and then you get into the conversation, my generation, right? We just went to work, took care of the family. If you were neurodiverse, you just got thrown around, where it's become part of society on how to deal with it. Just recently, I was talking to a woman, she's 59 years old, professional conversation, and I told her, I am neurodiverse. That is now my new liberating power, is letting people, my generation, know I have my issues. If you didn't know it, I'm trying to work through it. And then the younger generation, you go into a computer store, I went into Geek Squad, and the young guy goes, I'm neurodiverse too. And so it's really allowing ourselves to be true to who we are and not letting people judge on the other side.